Hello everyone, this is Korosh Erfani and we are on Friday, October 10th, 2025. So today we got an economic news which was about the tariff and 100% tariff more on China and everything that is imported from China. So now the total amount of tariff on the Chinese goods rise to 130% for anything, which means we are in an escalating trade war for sure. And of course the immediate reaction of the market was to crash completely, we can say, as you can see for Dow Jones, S&P 500 and Nasdaq, all of them with a huge amount of loss. Some people are talking about $140 billion in market cap, and as a total loss, it looks like that it's a matter of $1.6 trillion for just today. So of course we had the reaction of Chinese. You can see the different kind of restriction by Chinese government against the United States, including a ban on exporting the critical minerals from China to the US. So a real catastrophe that is going on in this war. And of course the American economy is paying a very high price for this war. So that was really something more or less surprising, because everything was fine till yesterday, and suddenly today President Trump came with this idea of adding just 100% more tariff on the Chinese goods. So from this moment, one question arises: why so? Why this movement of, very aggressive from the United States regarding China? So there are many hypotheses regarding that. Let's just review a few of them. One of them is that the general US economy is going down. Don't forget that we are at the 10th day of the government shutdown. So everything looks like going toward a problematic status, a problematic situation. And if the economy starts without any specific reason to show the signs of weakness or kind of crisis, of course we are going to have the much more radical reaction of the market, and from that moment the US economy will be seriously in trouble. So it shouldn't be a normal the downfall. It must look like something that is coming from an external cause, and what could be better than again coming back to an old story of tariff or trade war with China, and putting all the responsibility on the shoulders of the Chinese government, as the Fox News, for example, here is trying to do, regarding this matter. Sorry. So one of the reasons for this sudden change of the behavior of President Trump could be explained by the fact that the Trump government is trying to hide effectively a serious issue behind this scene for the American economy. So that's why they have to invent effectively a trouble, to make a trouble in order to draw the attention over that, and like a distraction, distraction from the reality of the American economy, which is in a bad situation. The second one, I think, it can be somehow related to some mafious activity of inside trading, which means that those who are related more or less directly with the president, if they know that such a thing is going to be announced, can effectively do the very smart move of trading in the market. So we are talking about billions and billions of dollars. So it's not question of, I don't know, a few thousand or a few 100,000. We are talking about billions and billions of dollars that some who have this privilege of having this information can use as inside trading and make money in a historic way, in an unbelievable way. And this is one of the possibilities that we cannot put aside. The third one is, as we have already said, United States needs to go down so that it can be prepared for wars, across the world. And the military complex industry, of course, is working more and more with the lobby of Zionists, who are the main investors of the military industry complex, to create and to trigger the wars. It could be with China, it could be with Russia, or maybe it could be in the Middle East. For example, putting the United States in a very bad situation and then suggesting as a getaway going to war with Iran, to the detriment of the United States, to the detriment of the American people, and to the benefit of Israel, for example. So that's why there are the reasons that draw our attention on the motivation that President Trump can have for doing so. And that's why we know that the worst thing for an economy, for a huge economy like the American economy, is unpredictability, right? When there is a lack of predictability for what is going to happen in short, mid-term, and long run. So if there is not really this possibility of predictability for those who are the main actors of economy, I am pretty sure that they start to have serious doubt about the future of the American economy, and from that moment there is a loss of investment, and of course the stock market will pay a huge price. This is what is going to happen. So that's why I think the American economy is getting more and more fragile, vulnerable, frail, and if it continues like that for a few time, more and more for China, maybe tomorrow for Brazil, for India or something, again, more unpredictabilities, I'm pretty sure that American economy will going down, and from that moment we should be seriously worried about the future of the United States of America in general, right? Imagine just the government shutdown, imagine an economic collapse, and then the possibility of having social troubles translated into a civil war. So the future starts to be really gloomy, right, for the dark for the United States. And that's why civil society must be attentive about what is going on at the top of the political structure, at the government, and react conveniently in order to bring more and more rationality and predictability for everything that is going to happen in this country. We will talk about that more in our future videos. Thank you very much for watching that.